Hello viewers, me and team here, and welcome back to Rifle Era Slaughter on Let's Play Civ 4. Quote-unquote easiest Immortal game ever. I am starting to agree. Even though it isn't. I have played easier ones. I'm not gonna lie, this is up there. This is well and truly up there. Just not even bothering with basic technology infrastructure, just maul the AI. Okay, sure. Hey, we are at 1200 AD just about. Yeah, now we are at 1200 AD, and oh no! I can't declare war on Bismarck! I actually capped Zara quickly enough that I can't declare on him. Okay, well... in that case, we shall gear up for even faster conquest of him. We will try to make this rolling capitulation as fast and painless as possible. And that means splitting our stacks even further. And I don't even know what to do at this point. I have so many units. Maybe I'll hit steel, just turn my slider down. I mean, I could even sell tech to Zara and Wong and use that to instant upgrade my trebuchets to cannon, which I will probably do after this war. I will, before gifting cities back, I'll just do that. And here again, I can probably get someone Dometic. Right? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Yes! Yes, I can get someone Dometic. Okay. Since I'm forced to wait anyway. Oh, he got a castle there. That's alright. I'll still bombard whatever the Trebs can and then just attack. It's no big deal. Screw it. Yeah, I've been non-stop drafting, and even now, I'm not suffering that much unhappiness. So you are really seeing the power of this draft. Now, could you imagine someone like Toku doing this? His rifles, like, being as ridiculous as they are. And oh my god, Wong has a lot of gold. Oh my god. Zomg. Something like that. I'm not going to gift these AI tech, though. Okay, anytime now. Wow. I really wasn't expecting Zara to just give up instantly. That was a miscalculation on my part that's going to cost me a bit of an earlier finish, I'm afraid. And whatever, I'll just draft in the Globe City now. I don't really need to keep drafting my other cities. This is over. Yep. And this is the secret to warring quickly with rifles. You want vassal abuse and you want to split your stacks. Because the rifles themselves are fairly sturdy units. You can get them faster than cavalry, and you can get them more cheaply than cavalry. And Bismarck's about to pick up military tradition, and let me guess, he has gunpowder. No, he does not. So he'll have Miltrad and be able to do nothing with it, which is fine by me. And this is kind of silly. Good job there on that one, Inca. I'll still draft my globe, whatever. But yeah, he won't be able to do anything with Miltrad, but he'll have it. Ah, screw you, Bismarck. Screw you. Nobody likes AIs that do that. I would totally declare war on you immediately if I could. I have a couple options, though. Maybe I could bribe a stop war. Or not stop war, stop trade. No, not with you. Not with you. My other option would be to bribe Stalin to war on somebody. Nope, not happening. Okay, we'll just fight two AIs at once. It's not like they can actually do anything to me, so... you know, whatever. Yeah, and that's another mistake you'll see out of rookies is building infrastructure when you could be building things that are more immediately beneficial to you. This game is a perfect example. Once I was close to rifles, most of the other infrastructure buildings didn't make sense. I still have a couple queued, but that's because I don't care. And yeah, it stops making sense. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna build that's going to make you win more quickly? Nothing. So you don't.
Before that steam drill shall beat me down, I'll die with my hammer
Okay.
in my hand.
I could have just told Zara to research steel, I suppose, and then traded for it, but that would take longer. It's like the longest 10-turn treaty ever. Alright. We are ready. We are ready steady. Horse archers. I gotta say, I do not anticipate this ending well for you, Biz Blaster. Alright. Get rifles near no less than 4 cities, all poised, to take those cities on the following turn. And depending on my war success, he will capitulate either next turn or the turn after, assuming I am lucky. Which, you know, ass out of you and me, I know, but still. Even if I'm not lucky, it won't take long. I assure you. Okay. Here. What do you want for this all your gold? You know what, that's fine, because anyone who I would care about you trading with, we're at war with, so you're not going to trade with them. Because you can't. Should I give Zara something? I mean, I could artificially inflate my tech just by, you know, trading like so. There we go.
No free man shall be taken, imprisoned, or in any other way destroyed.
Because, I mean, seriously, are they going to trade with Stalin? They might. Am I going to care at that point? No, not really. Oh, and you can attack this turn, so looks like this will be at least another video. Always overestimates the rate at which I can play, right? Yeah, well, that was pretty well a slaughter. Alright, and I think that was Bismarck's stack, too. And same strategy, I'll just be gifting cities back. As soon as he's willing to capitulate, which hopefully will be soon. Go ahead and bombard. There we go. Yeah, he's got castles. Castles really don't phase rifles that much because it's the culture defense of the city, and the castles don't count against gunpowder units. And the base strength of rifles with their combat promotions is high enough for that they can win out. Yeah. Yeah, I know. This is a bit ridiculous. We'll just stack split and maul their stack all in one go. Capture 4 cities on the same turn. You done there yet, Bismarck? Oh, really? Did you screw off? Don't do something better to do than pillage me when you're getting 4 cities captured simultaneously? Clearly not, because you're an AI, but, you know, I could ask. Doesn't mean I shall receive. Not so much, but I can ask. Oh my god. Yeah, I got another great general. Okay, well, we'll settle one and use the other one on a medic. I probably won't even need that. Because I have my good old siege medics. Lol, 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 lol. Yeah, sure. Let's deal. My faithful vassal.
Most powerful force in the universe.
Ah, good. And quickly, before I gift cities back. With cannons, you can, and we shall quickly... Well, I can't really get these guys in the cannons with that city, but I don't really need to do so. I really don't even need to... Well, I could actually. Yeah, I could. Nothing's stopping me. Let's do it. I forgot that I got the ability to move through his terrain because he capitulated. So, I can instantly upgrade all these suckers to cannons. Except here, because I'm not on roads or whatever. But that's fine. We can spend an extra turn there. And yeah, here we will just go ahead and inflate the average power in the world by gifting all these things back. And it makes them like you too, which is really not that important, but whatever. And we'll go ahead and use some score inflation, because score inflation is the awesome.
Victorious warriors win first,
go ahead and grab
and
that.
Go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first, and then
yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. And yes, peace vassals count towards conquest and domination, so they are definitely going to help me. Now what? Egypt. How are you feeling about that defensive pact you signed? Oh, the other good thing is mercantilism. Doesn't hurt so much when you have vassals. No, not very much at all. Because you get trade routes with vassals. I don't think I even want to stop. And maybe with like, yeah, I'll just, if a unit is green, I'll just leave it behind, or yellow. It can stay back and heal. Everything else comes with me. I don't want this to take longer than it needs to take in terms of finish date. I want to get a good finish date. Obsolete got a finish date around 1812 on this map, so I would like to get it faster. He got domination, but I'm not going to get domination, no. I am going to get conquest, most likely. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get dom. If you trip both at the same time, it's a 50-50 chance that you get domination or conquest. But since I'm gifting cities back, kind of likely that I will instead see the conquest victory. Doesn't really matter. It's a military victory condition. Take it or leave it. It's still good. Can't really argue with conquest. And peace vassals are just lol-tastic, so kind of fun to use them on our side instead of the AI cheesing us with them. And it's kind of good to be the guy giving it back. A little bit of payback to the AI with our own broken start. And, you know, I have a lot of units, don't I? How many rifles have I drafted? Jesus. I have pretty good production, too, I must. Or I wouldn't have this kind of outcome. Let's check our rifle count out of curiosity. Yeah, we have 67 rifles. Not bad, not bad. Because we've not had the tech all that long. Map's just confusing with this wraparound stuff. And the best part is I can just like trade for pretty well everything I want in terms of technology. I'm going to stay on tech parity for the better part of this game, if not all of it. And then, of course, you could just direct your vassal research and get anything you want that way.
Corporation. Noun. An ingenious device for obtaining individual profit.
So while my absolute tech rate will not be, well, not only will it not be impressive, it'll be pretty woeful. But you'll see. I'll stay on tech parity. Go ahead and make a super medic. Kind of doesn't matter because I'm just pushing units forward anyway. And it's just a matter of travel time at this point. You know, it's okay to give up, Ramesses, if you want to capitulate without fighting me. He won't, though. He'll say, surely you must be joking, or something, until I actually take a city and kill enough units to get at least a moderate amount of war success. The AI does demand that of you, at least. Except for the peace vassals. They don't need more success. They don't need anything resembling skillful play. You know what, just to humor me, build some rifles and cannons. We'll just keep building rifles and cannons and drafting. Not the best Globe Theater city ever, but it served its purpose. For the vast majority of time where I was drafting or I really needed to accumulate units quickly, it did its job. So of that I have no complaints. No, I'm not interested in resource trades. They don't matter to me anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Give up. That's better. Here. Who's left? Oh, Stalin. Hi, Stalin. Broken a little bit, maybe. But fun. You know what? I'm just going to go for length on this one and end this in this video, because this is probably, well, this is the last war, obviously. And, I don't really want to do a summary video that's like 10 minutes long, just talking about the game. That's not really necessary. Sure. We'll exchange world maps. Oh yeah, any texts? Yeah, I do. Okay. Can trade something I traded to get. Get some Miltrad going on here.
It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all the others that have been tried.
Oh, you're fairly up in the front, so yeah, they don't really have any rifles yet, so I don't need pinch yet. If they do have rifles, take pinch. And if you have good rifles like Tokus or aggressive rifles or even protective rifles, pinch will probably do you justice. As long as you bombard and get at least a little bit of collateral. You don't need that much. And then against infantry, you definitely need pinch. You can get by without it against the opposing rifles if you have collateral help and bombardment help. But once they start pulling infantry, you're going to want to get something a little better. I have wine, don't I? Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I should just trade rifling to like everybody now. Yeah, let's artificially spike some power, shall we? Here. And oh my god, the rest of them aren't even close. Forget it. You can have gunpowder. Lots of gold. Man, if I wanted to, I could just blow out in tech instead. But yeah, that's not really necessary. Let's just finish owning up on Stalin here and call it a win. Yeah, whatever. I never got a second-grade person that was different for the Golden Age. And yeah, I could direct vassal research and basically get any result I want. Oh my god. There's like nothing in this city. What are you doing, dude? Welp. And of course, you get to kill. Sure, sure. That's fine. We'll just production automate you because it doesn't matter at this point. So much stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. He's not going to want to cave in quite as readily. He'll cave in, though. I think I'll send a force here, force there. Yeah, I like it. I'll send forces everywhere. Oh, cool, knights. I killed and fought with my vassals rather than me. I shall take it. Yeah, you just push up. Whoa. Easy on the random change of directions there. Go up. Well, I guess it's not really random. You get what I'm saying, I hope. Oh my god, I hit F like 4 times there. Listen to me, or I will give you a smacketh of... Let's not finish that. Aw, oh, what? Emancipation. Oh. Oh. Lol, 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 lol. Give up. No. He got fake war success. Oh, I guess he got real war success. He did take a city. Out of the way, you're blocking. Screw you, Stalin. You made me wait a turn to march to my next destination, and you still won't capitulate. Well, actually, this guy doesn't have to wait a turn. Forcing me to win in the 1400s. No. I'm not giving you anything. You be a good vassaling. Yeah, what's the matter? Having trouble now? Having trouble with the whole concept of retaking your city like a douche. You're supposed to let me keep the city for all time, jerk. Just running around with knights. Hurry up and get that military science. You'll be able to build grenadiers and counter me. Here, have rifles sooner. Increase the world power average. What is the rival average? Not so hot. Not so hot. Man, this isn't just easy because of the start. The AIs are also playing poorly on this map. I guess because there's some religious diversity. And the AIs themselves, aside from Zara, really aren't good AIs when it comes to doing well on a consistent basis. Sometimes Bismarck, if he gets a lot of land, because then he gets aggressive and starts killing people. So sometimes Bismarck's a good AI, but sometimes he's not. He's kind of inconsistent in that regard, which would be the whole sometimes shtick. Other than that, not a lot impressive. And he is not getting military science in time. Sure. Stop offering me junk trades. Okay. First things first. Oh, and I don't want to overcommit rifles here, because I want to send the sort of extra guys up to Moscow. So maybe one more. No, I'm going to want a couple garrisoning. And next turn, we'll just start the march to Moscow. And same deal with them, I think. Don't really want to overcommit them to the city. Is this over yet? I will destroy you. No, he's still hanging on. And the douchemongers are a little bit more resistant to capitulation after all. But this isn't going so hot. These rifle wars don't have to be slow. A lot of people say that this is too slow compared to mounted wars. But I beg to differ, because you can get so many freaking more of them. And, well, it depends. If you're not going, like, mass capitulation abuse, then they're not quite as good as they are appearing in this game. Ramesses getting in the action with 2 units. Good job, Ramesses. Yeah, it's just going to take longer and longer for you to finish that military science there. Is that river a bend? No, so I can get there in 2 turns. Take Moscow. If I don't get him to quit sooner than that, that will definitely get him to quit. We'll go rage mode. Do I need the bombard or the collateral? You know what? Let's compromise here. We'll use one collateral, and the rest can just attack. Nope, not yet. Man, you are really, really toughing it out here, aren't you? You go for Novgorod. Yeah, this just gets silly. And I'll probably keep these just so I get a higher score. Lol, lol, lol. Because Stalin's a douchemonger, so we'll just hang on to his cities. And notice that while I own these cities, pretty much nobody can break free except for the peace vassals. Not even Bismarck. But it doesn't really matter. I've never seen them break free. No, I don't care about Apostolic Palace. 16 turns for military science. Oh, that's game. I could probably raise my score a little bit by taking something this turn. No, I cannot. I'm not able to reach anything. Let's just win then, huh? How about that? I'll take that random city, wherever it is. Probably on an island somewhere. Yeah. Whatever. And then I could just avoid everything. Avoid everything. Just do this. Do that for the win. Yeah, I can block revolts by stationing units, so that's no biggie. Guess you can block revolts there. You can block revolts there. And we win! Great. Do I have enough for Dom? No, so I will win Conquest. And that is fine. I like the conquest where you get all these colors, you know. It's a nice rainbow of dominance in people's faces, and that makes me smile. Anyway, anything else we can do to inflate our score? Might be able to trade gold for scientific method. Let's try it out. Yes. Ha!
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense
And then
and intellect has
clear out everything
entrusted
else.
us with
All other
will.
priorities are moot. Because we will try to grow as much as possible in one turn. Also, stop with the waypointing. Might as well, right? And with all AI's vassals, you win conquest. So, okay, we'll go through this. This is pretty much why the game was ridiculous. Aside from the gold mines, which were definitely helpful, you'll notice I didn't settle the quad gold mines that early. I did get the one gold mine for the Happy Cap boost, though. The one that was Plains Hill was a little bit better. But the gold mines helped. The presence of fur and ivory and essentially triple calendar resources. I got a fourth when I culture flipped this city here in the interim time. And that was a culture flipping, yeah, right then. Yeah. So much happiness without that much investment. Good commerce, solid leader for a strong early game opening. And that just translated into the kind of tech lead that could have probably competed on deity, but this isn't. So instead it was just a raffle stomping of epic proportions. Like so. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, GNP kind of plummeted there. I like the German GNP right around when I fought them. Welcome to being brought down to earth. And yeah, manufactured goods stayed pretty high considering I didn't invest that much in infrastructure. Obviously, with the most land and good tile yields, you're going to have high crop yield. Welcome to the draft. Yes, drafting for fun and profit. Definitely a dominant strategy. Not a whole lot to say about the espionage. 5th in GNP, although that could be rearranged pretty quickly just by letting my production automation cities do whatever they want. Manufactured goods, soldiers are more than double. More than double. And important point on this, I did not build any wonders at all. None. A couple national wonders, Globe and Heroic Epic. That's about as far as I went. But when you have this much land, I just didn't want to slow down for them, and they didn't really help a lot, so whatever. Couple things on this map. I read through some of the spoilers between when I reached rifling and right before I started recording, read through some of the spoilers. I don't agree with rushing. I watched Obsolete, Horse Archer Rush Wong, which I never even had to fight Korea at all. How many rifles did I lose anyway? Yeah, I lost 11 units. These were lost to barbs earlier other than the cannon. Okay, I lost 12 units and killed quite a few more than that. So very, very efficient conversion of hammers, especially nice score. Especially considering that I had the drafted units that were not well promoted. Okay, so just throwing these down. Yeah, I watched Obsolete use horse archers to rush Wong. Now, that could have worked. You have horse in your fat cross. But my issue with doing that is that he's protective. You know, his cities aren't on hills, so yes, that's a plus for rushing him. In fact, I don't think he is. Okay, he has one city, 2 cities that are on hills. So you could really dominate him early with a horse archer rush, or if you're feeling a little bit frisky, even a chariot rush. Sure, but if you do that, you're committing hammers away from workers and settlers that can go into expanding into this kind of land and this kind of land. And I think that is part of the reason that I blew out most of the submissions so far in terms of time, or finish date, I should say, winning at 1450 AD. The other parts, I don't know. I think you can go crazy on cottages, but I think a balance is to be struck, because you don't want to over-rely on cottages, because then you have to go all the way out to democracy to build up any kind of meaningful military force, or you won't have as much production because you won't be able to whip things as nicely. So that's a bit of a minus, I guess. One thing I could have done better, and I say this a lot, is great person management. Actually, I don't think I bowled once. No, my first guy went to be an academy in the capital. Pretty logical to do that. Next guy was actually a golden age because I wanted to swap into bureaucracy and organized religion simultaneously. That worked out really well. That increased my tech speed a lot. I was able to sell tech for gold and win liberalism around 700 AD to take nationalism. So very early lib win. Nationalism is a very standard tech to take, but I like it, especially when I'm going for a draft war. And I got Taj Mahal. Both of those things were big pluses for taking nationalism. And other than that, I don't know. Cavalry can, and in a lot of cases will, outperform rifles in terms of speed of conquest. But this really allowed the rifles to shine, this chain vassaling strategy, and the stack splitting, using the massive amount of cities you can get from drafting. So hopefully you guys learned something from this. It's not the first time I've shown drafting or chain capitulation or really anything. I mean, I've done a lot of Civ 4 videos on YouTube after all. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed it. I will be getting back to the Hall of Fame Challenger series soon, as well as Final Fantasy Tactics. So until I get to those things, I hope you enjoyed the series. Give me a like if you did. And I will see you guys later. Me and team signing off.